All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Lunch Table Podcast. And today we have a new guest. Well, not new, because we actually recorded one about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But the video quality was incredibly terrible, so sorry for that, Edgar. But he's back again. So
What's up, everybody? I'm Edgar, longtime friend of all these guys, and
yeah.
part 2 this time.
But we
Hopefully we
won't
get it
fuck
right
it up
this
this time.
If not, then you just curse, bro.
Audio only.
Right off the bat, I see him a little bit more confident.
Yeah.
So that's good.
So today we're pretty much like a quick rundown. We're gonna talk about an event. Some of the guys and I went to 2 days ago to a Jordan Peterson event. And then we'll get into some funny stories because as Edgar said, we're all longtime friends. And then after that, we might play a game of Mafia.
Mafia.
Bro.
If Edgar wants his run back,
Yeah.
his get back.
I'm
Okay.
tired of that game, bro. Like,
You tired of it?
Yeah, we'll see how long the video is. Hopefully it's a good one. But start off talk about the event we went on 2 days ago to the Jordan Peterson event. It was Angel, Dietary, Ramon, and myself. I didn't invite Juan. I'm not gonna get into why I didn't, cause
Wait, what?
Huh?
Why you wouldn't think I would want? Oh, okay, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
so that's why he didn't go. But yeah, it was a good one. I had decided like at first like I probably would have gone alone, but then I was like,
I don't know why that was funny.
I don't know why it was funny either.
I know. I'm saying like I don't know. You said I would have went alone, but then
I was like, oh, Angel's a big fan. Let me invite him. And then Daria and I like we've talked a lot about like philosophy and stuff like that, like psychology and like. So I was like, he might like him a lot. So I invited them both, and then they decided to come. And originally, I had gotten seats like up in the balcony, but I like any event I go to, I don't like sitting at the top. I like sitting in the front.
Yeah.
So then I bought some new tickets, and I got an extra one, and I was like, hey, let me see if Ramon wants to go. I was like, Ramon, you trying to go? He was like, let's go. And then I told the guys, I was like, it's not mandatory, but try to dress up.
Yeah.
And then
Y'all dressed up?
And I came. So, let me start with this. So I was about to get ready, and Angel calls me. He's like, hey, what you wearing? I was like, man, I'm gonna wear this. He's like, that's what I'm wearing, bro. I was like, bro.
Hey, so you called over on, hey, wear this, bro.
So then I was like, I have different suits and stuff. I was like, man, but I already had this one planned.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I ended up going with that. And then Ramon came with all black.
All black. Except the chonies, those are red.
Yeah.
They wouldn't know.
where was it?
Hey, why he say, oh yeah?
I was just like,
Hey, yo, I don't know, bro. You said that a little too quick, bro.
it was in San Jose.
Or like a little venue or something?
Oh yeah, it's like a San Jose Civic Center is what it's called.
Wait, what does he do? Like, he does like speeches or something like that?
He's a clinical psychologist, a therapist, and something else.
No, but like, what do you do in the event? Like, what do you talk about or something?
It's like a TED Talk.
Yeah, that's a good example.
Wait.
That's a good example.
Did they have questions?
Yeah. So I'm gonna get to that. And then Angel picked us up. He came in the same shit I was wearing, which is blue slacks and a black t-shirt. But I was wearing a brown jacket, like this, but like a fancy one. And then H came in black slacks, but I don't know. He was wearing like a gray sweater on top.
Yeah.
And then it was looking sharp. I ain't gonna lie, like compared to, cause not that many people like they dressed up, but
We look like a group of high value young men.
yeah. And then we got there pretty late, but they pushed the event back. And then so starting off like what the event was like, I was confused, cause originally the description of what the event was supposed to be was his most recent book, which was talking about the 12 rules, another 12 rules of life that he added compared to his second book. And the totality of like the whole event, he only mentioned like 3 tops. So like that was confusing. But his first 20 minutes speaking, I was kind of confused. And in my head I was thinking, I was like, well, I'm confused, but I hope at least one of the guys is like getting it.
Yeah.
You were just zoned out. You were just.
Angel kept looking at me. He was like, You understand?
No, I wasn't. Yeah. It's cause
At
like,
the beginning.
the way I like to describe him, like to H all the time, is like. Well, a good way example is this. So Jordan Peterson was talking about how in his classes he teaches like a lot of stuff he teaches requires you to know biblical stories, right?
Yeah.
But as years went on, less and less people in his class knew less about it. So he had to start teaching biblical stories so then he could teach his material. And so that's kind of a good example of like how us like we're not the brightest people.
Yeah.
So we aren't the brightest people, which is why we didn't really understand what the fuck he was saying. And especially because he's like using these smart ass words and you know.
What's that one word you used the word a couple podcasts ago? I was
Yeah.
like, bro, what the fuck did you
I
say?
know what you're talking about. But yeah, I mean, some things I jotted down. Like I think we kind of talked about was like, I think the one that we all really liked was he gave the example of like Mother Nature. I don't know if y'all remember it.
Could we hear that
There's
example?
a negative Mother Nature, positive Mother Nature.
Evil king and a good king.
Yeah, of culture, right? The king
Yeah.
represents culture. Then you got yourself, the individual. Then you got order and chaos, right?
Yeah.
Then there's a positive queen and the negative queen. No, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. And remember he talked about how like you sacrifice to the negative queen in hopes of the positive one coming out. And that just pretty much means like you give up what you want now for what you want later.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when he like mentioned like why it's called Mother Nature instead of like Father Nature, like I like the example he gave because it's like he said, like women in general, they're like they have the decision whether your genetic, I don't know if it's genetic DNA or molecules, continue to, what's the word he used?
Live on?
Reproduce, which just means like giving birth.
Yeah.
So and then when he comparing it to Mother Nature, it's like, oh, when you wake up, it's like, oh, you look at the sky, whatever, and it looks all nice. Like, oh, it's a good day. It's kind of like giving, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I like that example he gave. And another one that I mentioned was the potential, like the angel talked about in the sacrifice. Like you give up the now for the later, which I thought was cool. And then at the end, like the last 30 minutes was the Q&A.
Yeah.
It was like 5 questions. And then me and Ramon looked at the ones like he answered like 5 questions, and me and Ramon like we didn't say he was gonna answer those, but like we looked at the ones and like, oh, like that's a like funny cool question.
Yeah.
It was like 3 questions, but the last one, he started with something and he ended on something completely different. And I didn't realize that until I was explaining to my girlfriend like the questions and just like how the day went.
Yeah, that boy
Pretty
be
much.
chatting.
I was like,
Yeah.
bro, I forgot. Like, he started on this,
Yeah.
but he ended all the way over here.
One
So I
question
asked-
he'll
I have the
answer for like
questions
20
here.
minutes.
Wait, did you guys ask him anything?
I asked one.
You did?
Yeah, but I didn't get answered.
Wait, I'll say something real
Because
quick.
it was like everyone there around was able to
It
ask
was
questions
like
through
they
the app.
pre-asked like on the website.
They had a QR code, and you could submit
Oh, it
your
wasn't like,
questions.
him, boom,
No.
boom. Oh, okay. So it wasn't like a press conference. Oh, okay.
No.
I'll say something real quick along the lines of like the whole TED Talk in general. Like, even though for me it was hard to understand him, like exactly what he was saying, like there were times where I was like, okay, I see I see the vision, right? Like I see what you're trying to say to me. And then there was times where I completely would get lost, especially like Oscar said in the beginning. He was talking about like fossil fuels and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, what? But then he kind of connected it to how there's good and bad to it. So I'm like, okay. And then he was basically saying like in nature, there's good and bad. And everything, there's going to be a good, like positive, negative. Is what.
Because he was connecting it to the environment at first, to like kind of climate change.
Yeah, that's mainly what I took away from it.
But the way he would articulate, like the way he would say things and just like flowed with it, it was like so beautiful until like I was like, oh shit, like this boy can speak. Like there's definitely people. No, like
he was chatting.
Yeah.
Bro, there's people
I'm
that
saying I know it wasn't him. It's us.
I'll say. You also got to put it in reference. Like, you feel me? He's like a professor, right?
Oh no,
Right.
something yeah.
Yeah. So it's like,
Yeah, sometimes at school I'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about, bro?" And then you feel me? You gotta break it down. You actually Google the words he's talking about.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So that was pretty cool to see like him.
Yeah, I like
Just
I like when he said I forgot who he said was the guy's name, like Russo, his theory or something.
The German,
That
the German or someone else.
somebody, I think the name was Russo, and he said that his theory or whatever he said that humans like were born into the world with good hearts, and then society changes us, and he was like, no, that's wrong. Like
He's like, yeah,
we all have good and bad in us.
No,
you know?
but what he specifically said, he was like, yeah, we're all evil though.
Yeah, we all have evil, we all have good. And he's like, if you wanna, because one of the rules was picture what you want to be and single-mindedly aim for that.
Yeah.
And then he said, he said, to get there to what you pictured, you got to starve the negative inside of you and feed the positive inside of you to get there. I think that's like the main thing I took away from it. I like that quote. Yeah.
Do you have like any other like special guests on my bed?
That was good.
What do you mean?
His wife would like introduce them, and she like told the story.
She was chatting too. She was really chatting. I'm like, I don't even know why she can't. No disrespect to your wife or nothing, but you feel me? I don't know why she was there.
Doesn't he have a daughter like who's like famous for like?
She has like a podcast too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. She was there too.
No. I mean, his son was brought
They
up
talked about it.
because he has like an app that they worked on together. But yeah, they didn't.
Wait,
there or nothing.
were they trying to sell you something? Like just a genuine question.
No.
No, because I know like there's sometimes like there's conventions and they're always trying to fucking sell you something. Like the Gary Vee shit.
He was promoting.
Yeah, he promotes a lot of shit.
He was promoting, but like, I think the only thing he planned on selling there was the tickets. You know, just to give the lecture
And beers.
dope.
yeah, and beers.
Beers.
But
Yeah,
he was promoting
Peterson's
his.
different.
What was he
He's
promoting?
completely different. Yeah.
He was promoting what is it called? His like tool for
Essay.
writing.
Essay.
Yeah.
Essay.
It's like an online tool for writing or something like that.
I need that.
Yeah.
Can't write for shit.
Yeah, he was like, when I first had like my classes and stuff, and I was making them write essays. I think like 7-page essays. He was like,
They all sucked.
he's like, some of the worst shit I've ever seen. He's like, but by the end of the class though, they were all getting A's, and he's like, you know.
Oh, what does he teach like in school?
I think it was psychology.
Psychology.
Yeah, and then the reason he got famous was because he was like, well, let me start recording this and see what people think, and then.
Where's he from?
Canada. He
Oh,
let out
that's why he talks like that.
he let out a good A in the
Oh, that's like a slang for them, huh?
yeah, he said A.
I like it though.
That was funny.
It's a Canada thing, huh?
But yeah, for like Oscar and Angel, they already knew about him, and then just me going completely like
So I was gonna ask that for like specifically you two and you two as well. Like, what were your thoughts, or like going into like, okay, I'm maybe expecting this, and that turned out to be different.
like I didn't know anything about him, so for a second I thought he was like an alpha male kind of guy. Like, but then going into it, I'm all like, wait, he's kind of like the opposite of what Oscar is like
Talks
likes,
about.
you know. And then Angel said that at the end, like he was like, oh, he's supposedly.
Anti-therapy.
Yeah, you don't like therapy or anything to do with, and he's a therapist too.
Yeah.
That made me smile at the end because I was like, oh wait, this man.
I knew.
No, he walked in. He walks out like, bro, that's not what I wanted, bro.
He hated him, and then we love him like, hey, he's a cool.
He was juiced the whole time, so that was pretty cool too.
How much you charge for his tickets?
I spent around ballpark like $250-ish for the 4 tickets.
He was hella juiced. Actually, I just remember we ran there, bro.
We
Because we
ran
parked
to
hella
see
far
him.
away.
I was
We
like,
ran.
man, we gotta book it.
Y'all went like 3 hours early or some shit. Just
Nah,
Nah,
we went there.
20 minutes. To
We got there
spare.
damn near right on time. But the parking threw us all the way up. We parked hella far away.
Oh, it sounds like
It actually wasn't that bad. We were like
It
a block
wasn't.
away.
Yeah, but we was running in dress shoes though. So.
Why was y'all running if it was a block away?
And no,
Because it was about to
by
start
the time
when we
we
thought it was
parked,
about to
we
start.
had 5 minutes.
Yeah.
On the
no,
funny
but
thing,
I was making jokes. I was all like, oh no, he's gonna have someone to open up for him. I'm like, there's gonna be trailers like in the movie.
No, they be doing
We
that
was
shit,
cracking
bro.
up.
That's exactly what they had though. They had someone playing music when we got there.
And then once he left, they put like trailers for him.
Yeah.
before he came up in the show for his show.
Doesn't he like classical type music? You think? Was
Yeah,
he playing
yeah,
that
yeah,
type of shit?
exactly what it was.
He's like Beethoven.
No, it was like classic guitar.
And he was nodding his head too. He was like this.
you know that shit had the Sigma edits. Dun 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 dun. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
I know you're talking about the Sigma edits.
Hey, everybody
No.
His suit though, his suit was nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when he walked up me and Angel, he was like, "Nah, that way clean."
But what were you like?
Oh yeah.
Into it?
Honestly, I didn't want to go because I was like, you know me, like I don't be like I don't try new things. But this year I was like, I want to start trying new things, like get out the house more. You feel me? And then I was about to say no, and then I was thinking about it. I was like, nah, this is like a good opportunity to like try something new. And then I ended up telling Oscar by the end of the night, I was like, I'm actually glad you invited me because it was way better than I expected. Like, it was kind of entertaining too. Like, you would think it would be boring, like from all the stuff, like the other stuff that we do. But it was actually cool though. I actually, took something from it, so that was cool.
For me, like I've seen some of his videos and like things like that in the past. So, but I thought it was gonna be like a book thing. I thought he was like releasing a new book.
And, like,
so I thought he was
signing.
gonna release his new book and like probably sell it there, and then some other things. So I was like, okay. I didn't know it was gonna be kind of like a TED Talk type thing.
Yeah.
So I was just confused at first, but then I was like, oh.
I was thinking, like,
I liked it.
is this how it is to like be in college, like where they give you lectures? I was thinking that, like, in the middle of,
Nah.
Have you two ever heard of him?
I seen some of his vids. I seen the ones like where he cries a lot. Like people say like he said like he's had like some like mental health stuff. But like he deals with it, but
Didn't you guys think he was crying, or did you say he was crying? I didn't see this.
I didn't. I saw him go like this, but I didn't really
You couldn't
say he was
tell?
crying. No.
You
Yeah,
couldn't
'cause
tell?
isn't it like a meme that supposedly he cries a lot?
yeah.
But he was crying like he's like
Nah,
sensitive.
he didn't, like he didn't tear up or anything, but like so I think I counted it right now. It was 4 questions, maybe 5 that he answered, and it was the very first question. The first question was, I almost committed suicide 3 years ago, but I did not jump. I am better now. What would you tell someone who might currently be on the edge? And then he paused for like 10, 15 seconds. He was just like this. And then he was like, well, there's always like tomorrow. Like, And then like, it was like kind of like hysterical. Not even joke, but like, he's like, well, no, like think about it. And then he went on in depth with little smart talk,
Yeah.
And then
His little smart talk.
Yeah.
I'm saying it in a funny way.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, like it looked like he wiped something maybe, but I didn't really get to him, I think.
But even if he did cry, and like, didn't you say people were making fun of that or something? Or like,
Oh yeah,
it's kind of messed up because now that I know him. That's like my guy now. No, I'm just but now I know him, he's a therapist, bro. Like,
So my
I
thing
feel like
was-
he should be that involved in like in that and care that much about how other people, like what other people are going through. Like, it's his profession. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then like the woman that he talked about, how like he listened to her for 5 years, and it's kind of like that's
Bro, it was like 10 years.
Seven.
Oh,
You know?
7.
7.
I said
that one
5.
was crazy.
I said 5 because he talked about how the therapy sessions usually went as in she would come in, she would talk, and then for like 15 minutes or 10 minutes at the end, he would say something.
Yeah.
But after 5 years, then it became
just talked the
more
whole
like
time.
a conversation and where it would be back and forth.
She didn't even want to go get coffee with him.
Was the
She
person
didn't
he was
wanna,
getting
like-
therapy to?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said she was scared to like even go out in public, and she couldn't talk to somebody if they were out in public eating, like at a
Or she had like a severe like
anxiety. Yeah. And then
Wait,
was
she
that the
couldn't
one?
talk to someone if they were eating. What?
No, she just couldn't talk to somebody out in public. Like say me and you were talking. Like, if it's just me and you talking, I'm okay. But if we're out in public, like, I don't even want people to hear my voice or whatever her
like
problem
social
is.
anxiety type shit.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much, because she said the main problem was how throughout her whole life, like she was never being listened to and had to hear everything.
Yeah.
And that's why when it came to him, he was like, she was just letting out everything. And then this ties into one of the other questions that he asked, that he answered. Someone was like, any tips on how to talk to women?
For real?
Okay, that's the last question he answered, and he went like on a rampage with that.
Bro, on that one, he went
for the viewers,
crazy.
bro.
No,
Not
but
for the viewers. Not for me though. I'm chilling.
I'll say this though. I think the way that the question was meant, right, is like, how does one approach women, right? Like, so how does
that's
one? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But he answered it as if the guy was already married, and then
Wait, for real?
I think he answered it like that because he's been married for years, so he probably just thinks. Like,
he
that,
said
you feel me?
his main answer was you listen, and then like that he kept on building off of that himself.
but then it kept
like,
getting
ended at something else, but it's still kind of tied back in.
I ain't gonna lie. The very last response though, like that shit was beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, because it was like when you fall in love because you see the potential of what your partner could be, and vice versa.
right.
And then he was like, and then you obviously have to work for it. I got that shit was beautiful.
Yeah, you want to see him bloom or something. My boy's probably smirking.
Yeah,
he was blushing.
He was looking up at the stage. She was like,
butterflies.
I wasn't even fanboying.
No, I'm saying like he had you simping, like you wanted to find that person where you could look at him and have that vision.
I wasn't even thinking that. So
Bro,
no,
what
he
you
walked out the
mean?
building. It's like,
This
this year.
What you mean you weren't
It's the year.
fanboying?
I wasn't.
Bro, on the way there, you was like, bro, I swear if we get a chance to meet him. Is that not fanboy?
Okay, yeah, but
fanboy.
Okay,
There's nothing wrong with it.
No,
I'm not saying it was over excessive. It was like,
yeah, that's what I meant. Like over excessive, nothing. Yeah, I would have been super excited to.
Okay, who do you rather meet, Messi or Jordan Peterson?
Oh, that's not even a question. Messi. All right.
Está bien. Just wanted to see where you're.
And then, oh yeah, this was funny. And then someone asked opinions on Andrew Tate and the
Oh, bro.
masculine movement happening in young men across the globe.
Me
And
Angel
then
looked at each other
originally
when
he wasn't gonna answer it. He was like, I never really talked about Andrew Tate, and he hasn't like at all. And then he was gonna skip it.
So y'all got the exclusive?
So then like half like not like hella people, but everybody was like, oh, like come on. And then he's like, well, and then he said, and then he was like, yeah, I'm not really a fan of him.
Oh,
He's like,
really?
I'm not a fan of pimps.
yeah.
And
That's
He low
That's
key
crazy.
kept it like low key, like
Neutral?
a little low key diss, but it was nothing like.
because his main
bad.
point was like, you know what, like me as well as the whole audience like don't
We're
really know
hypocrites,
don't
yeah.
know him personally, so there's no point in
Hey,
talking
did
about
they
it.
get freed? I seen like some videos of them walking like what?
Nah, it's
They're
just
still in
like
jail?
I guess they move or whatever.
Yeah, it's crazy because like if you notice, like a lot of people who like Andrew Tate like Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I think in terms of his personality, he probably would like him, but like how he blew up and got money, maybe.
but then again, when you think about it, it's like Jordan Peterson is like cool, calm, and collected, and Andrew Tate's like, you know, like hella. How you say it? Like he's hella. How you say social?
Hyper.
Yeah, like hyper. You know.
That's why you thought Jordan Peterson would be like that, huh?
Like, huh?
Because he likes Andrew Tate, and then you're thinking like, oh, about to.
No, I just wanted to see what it was about too. For a second I thought that's what it was.
To a degree.
Yeah, to a degree. But then I was like, oh hell no, this is not that. Like it was pretty enjoyable. Like so I mean I really
Would y'all maybe like consider maybe like seeing more of his videos, like if it maybe interested you or something?
I probably will start. Just
I was thinking of I kind of wanted to see what the books were about, but I can't even commit to that. I'll barely be reading my books. So.
If there was another event we would probably consider going to, who would be like?
Well, who would we invite?
Yeah. Or like to go to. I know Angel, me and Angel talked about like seeing David Goggins, if possible.
I don't know if I want
That
to see it.
motherfucker got a piece of metal on his fucking leg.
And we're
dude.
like, you come here. He's like, push-up contest.
Wait, he's done that?
No, I'm just
I was
saying,
about to
like,
say,
I
bro.
thought he would just be calling the whole
Wait,
crowd bitches.
This is off topic, but I remember when we were.
He's hella chill.
I remember when you were. We were. I think we were freshmen. We had this one sub, and then they made Angel do jumping jacks, bro. I don't know if you remember. Yeah, it was for biology before Mr. Harvey came in. We had this one sub. Then I don't know.
Longacre? Not Longacre. The one that like would carry the jug of water all the time.
No,
Richardson.
It was like a.
I'm saying names.
No, it was a girl. But I don't know what Angel did. And then probably being a clown or some shit. Huh? Miss Cute? No, she was like an older woman.
Made you do jumping jacks?
But yeah, they made her do jumping jacks.
No.
Yeah, you don't remember? It was too traumatizing, or what?
Probably.
Nah, I remember. You were in that class too, bro.
I don't remember.
Nah, that shit was funny.
That might have been a dream, bro.
I swear I didn't make it up. There's other people in that class who can
You know what?
testify.
We get an angel. What story did you have?
No, we're saving that. That's the best story. That's the best story. That's the best story. I want Angel. No, it's the Angel, calmado. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
We can
Please,
switch gears right now.
please.
No, I'm saying, yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Wait, I want to know why didn't you go?
What?
To why?
Oh, I'll tell you.
You don't like him or what?
I'll tell you. Nah. I would. Nah, it's just some other shit.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So what?
Well, that's the story that you wanted to say.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go into it. No, first.
No.
Edgar.
No.
Who's Edgar? Tell the people. He hasn't got a proper introduction. Who is Edgar?
Nobody.
You can't answer that question.
No, I'm saying who.
No.
Edgar?
And you can't answer that question. Like, who is Juan? You can't. Answer
Oh,
that.
you feel me? A dude.
Saying
From the Bay Area. Feel me?
No, you
There you
can't.
go.
You can't answer that question.
Come on, bro. You're the expert here, bro.
Damn.
Oh no. Okay. We'll start with Edgar.
Yeah.
Okay. So yesterday after the event, we went to McDonald's and then we was just eating, and then I was telling Angel, I was like, man, you remember when like us three and Rigo, we just go fuck around, and then a lot of the times we'd be like, Edgar, where we trying to go eat? Oh, I know this one spot. Oh, fuck it, which is Edgar? Edgar lets you criticize everything.
Yeah. We have to talk about that criticizing first, so they can understand why we let him pick. So pretty much, like food places that we would go to, he'd always criticize them so much. And this time we were like, all right,
name an example right now. Name an example right now.
Okay, we went to Black Bear for dinner, and then you had the hamburger, and you're like, my mom makes them better.
That's not a lie, though.
You don't want that, right? It was an example. No. It's an example.
Remember when we went to the one in Chabot and those fries? How shit were they? Even you were saying they were shit.
Hey, was it Jack in the Box or Taco Bell?
Oh, those are trash, bro. That's not real food, bro. That's not real food.
I mean, bro, you used to eat lumpia, and that shit smelled like it was a strong smell, bro.
That
shit was good.
I don't know, but I can't eat food that it smells pretty strong, bro. Like I'm good, bro.
No, but yeah, so we.
So you're the picky one, not me.
Nah, I can eat whatever. You feel me? But
and
like,
you can if it has a
If it
smell
smells
to
bad.
you.
nah, that's my only exception.
So yeah, we let him pick.
So like one of the stories Angel had told us like, oh, let's go to Rock and Jump, right? And then we went to go. I think it was before, right? Or was it after? I think after maybe. After we're like, oh, let's go eat like usual. We're like, Edgar, where you trying to go eat? He was like, oh, I know there's one chicken spot down at the mall. At the mall, we didn't even go to the mall.
And those are the outlets, the Livermore outlets.
Yeah, so we literally drove like a 10-minute drive from Rock and Jump to there, and it was like in the middle center. And it was like some of the driest chicken I've ever ate.
I swear, bro. Other times that shit was good, bro. That day they were just missing.
What was it? Put them on blast.
I don't remember the name. Like,
I don't know. You're the one that took us there.
Oh, we got Chick-fil-A, Jubilee,
It's like-
Popeyes.
it's like
It's a chicken spot in the middle of the mall.
Yeah, it was like a mall. You'll only find it at that mall.
I mean, I wouldn't call them the driest chicken strips ever. Have you been to the A's Coliseum, bro?
oh yeah, that's true.
Those are
But they
fucking
were
disgusting.
They were bad. They didn't have much
They
flavor.
were bad.
They were greasy.
Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I always finish my food. I didn't even finish. That
I
shit.
never said they were 5-star fucking meal. It was good when I went.
Oh, so are you trying to say you a chicken strips kid?
What do you mean?
Like wherever you go, you always order chicken strips?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
There's what other spots?
Wait. When you came last time, we went to Chili's. You had chicken strips.
Oh, you
Because
ain't
I
reading
don't
the
want something light. It
allegations.
was something light.
You ain't reading the allegations.
Nah, but we're gonna eat somewhere else too that day. And then I was
Nah.
like, nah, let's go to the chicken spot.
I don't know.
And then that's why
Maybe.
you guys were like, bro, we could have went there, but we went here and look what we ate.
Yeah, cause where else he's taking us to at least like 2 other spots that's been like horrible.
No.
Yeah, because I know for a fact that was the last straw we had it with you to let
Say
you
not
get.
to me.
Wow.
That was the last. Yeah.
Or name the other time then.
What was
He
it?
said that was the last.
There's for sure another one.
I thought it was just that one.
No, there's
That's the only time I remember
bro.
like
Nah.
saying let's go here.
Yeah, cause we had it with you at that point. Like,
One time deal, that's it.
nah, bro. It was
Yeah, give it another
two other
chance.
times. I won't
Give a
remember.
guy a chance.
No. But yeah, like your taste buds are a bit weird. To be fair, I did say Angels yesterday. I was like, Edgar's mom probably be cooking hella good if he has these.
Of course, every mom's cooking good food. Like,
Before we get into these Great America stories, I want Angel to tell the story he told me when we were driving back on Wednesday.
I have like 2 stories, I think. But this was back in high school, and we used to like argue on this. And I say that you can make it from the Bay Area to LA in a single tank of gas. Just one tank of gas.
Now we need
little bit of
feelings here, bro.
little bit of backstory on this whole thing. We have went, right? You went too?
I was there. Yeah,
Okay.
that's when we were in the Uber.
Yeah. So I don't know what we was doing, bro. It was just like a random ass Friday, Wednesday.
I think we were going to
Me,
the mall.
Felix, Angel, and Adari got into an Uber. We went to Union City. We went to Union City, and then we just started chatting it up with the fucking Uber driver. And then you were talking about a recent trip you took to LA, right? Or like a trip you took to LA.
I think I was just talking about how you can make it on one tank of gas.
And then I was like, bro, no way. Like I was super skeptical on it, right? Like I was like,
you've done it?
Yeah, you could make it to
He dreamed.
Bro, how fast were you going? How fast were you going?
He
How
dreamed
fast were you
about
going?
doing it.
like 80.
Edgar, it's true.
You were there with him or what?
No, but we drove to before he picked me and Ramon up. He filled up his tank, and we drove there to McDonald's in Haywood and back home, and that shit was like still full.
What does that mean, bro? We talking about LA.
Yeah, so add a couple more hours, he's had like what, half a fucking tank or something.
bro, you underestimating. That's like 6 hours.
Yeah, and
straight driving.
And how long did we drive from San Jose there and back?
Okay, look. Let's take it back to when we were.
Yeah,
let's take it back. What grade were we in?
I don't
Probably
know.
like-
I think we went to go watch Venom, no?
It was probably
10th?
Like
Either
sophomore. It was like sophomore.
junior or sophomore, because we weren't driving, because we were
Yeah.
taking Ubers. So I think it was one.
We
of
went
those.
to watch Venom, and then he's like, "Yeah, one tank of gas to LA."
But he been arguing with us about that for like days, and
And
that's
I
why we
was
asked
like-
the Uber.
And so the Uber.
Now, let me tell that part.
Okay. Tell it.
So yeah, we were just arguing, right? I was saying you can, they were saying you can't. So I'm like, you know what? Let's ask the Uber driver. He's driving a Prius, and I'm like, all right, he's gonna be on my side. Obviously, he's driving a Prius. You know, gas efficient car. It's fine. I got this. I said, do you think you can make it on one tank of gas? He said, no, you can't. No. I said, what?
Oh, so
So at that point, it's 5 motherfuckers in a car. Only one of them says you can make it to LA in one tank of gas, right? So I'm like, they're Angel, bro. Take your loss, bro. Take the L, and it's done.
He's driving a Prius.
Oh,
though,
search it
man.
up, search it up.
And he's
See
not
what
on
the
my
same
Why
side.
don't? Nah, we're gonna have to just put it to
Okay.
the test
How?
like next week, bro.
So it got to a point where I was like, I had enough, right? So I cracked the joke. I was like, oh, I get it. The car's name was One Tank of Gas. That's his car's name.
No, it's not a joke. I'm serious. You can make it on one tank of gas.
Yeah. Like I cracked the joke. Like, have you ever heard like the riddle? Like, oh, the cowboy walks in on a Wednesday, stays 5 nights, and leaves on a Friday. How does he do it? And he's like, the horse's name was Friday.
I was doing like a little video doing that. Test it out.
Yeah.
No, but now I
Little
think
vlog?
you can make it. I'll tell you why. I almost made it to Las Vegas on one tank of gas in my car. I had to stop once, and then from there I made it. But I was close, so I believe Angel now. Like, you could,
It's because street miles and
to
highway
stop once
miles
to
are
get
different
gas?
too.
yeah.
That's my one tank of gas. then.
No, to Vegas.
From SF to LA
That's what
is
LA.
But he said
around
LA.
380 miles.
Uh-huh.
So
We can make it.
Yeah, I think
We can make it. But the thing is that city miles and like highway miles
Highway
are
miles,
different.
yeah.
It's because a lot of the gas that you use too is like stopping and like when you like push the car.
Yeah, to
but once you have the
accelerate.
car rolling and it's you're just like cruising pretty much and it wastes less gas.
Speaking of cars, this guy had an accident yesterday in his mechanic class.
Nah, it was Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, want to talk about it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so it was Wednesday. It was my automatics class.
Yeah.
And
So Edgar's going to school to be a mechanic.
Yeah, became a mechanic. And then teacher was like, all right, let's go. He has the transmissions outside. So like, let's go outside and pick up everybody gets a transmission and put it to the classroom. And then it was me and my cousin. We were trying to pull ours. He had like the front of the engine and now I tried to be out the back. And then as soon as he tugged from the front, he tugged it like a little too fast and he caught me off guard. And then that shit slammed the fuck out of my 2 fingers. And then I said, fuck. And I went hella quick. And then as soon as I looked at my finger, this shit was fucking purple as fuck. And I was like, fuck, like, I'm fucked. And then it didn't really hurt for a bit until like we went back in the classroom and bro, we still had to like put the transmission, so my fingers are throbbing and I'm trying to help my cousin like put it back to the table. We put it back. And then I cleaned it off, and I was like, damn, this looks pretty bad. I was like, fuck. And then I just cleaned it off, and I was just chilling. I didn't tell the teacher nothing. I was like, I'm not trying to embarrass myself or nothing. And then after a while, I started throbbing. I was like, oh, yeah, it's pretty bad. But I didn't really freak out or nothing. And then the good thing is class ended early, so I was like, oh, that's good for me because I'm booking it. So I started speeding, trying to go home. And then I got home, and I went to my dad. I said, hey, look. He looked at me and he's like, you're a dumbass. Like, it's pretty bad. And then he laughed at me, and I was like, damn, like, I know it's pretty bad. And then he was like, I looked up online and said, like, if it's more than like 25% purple, like your nail, that means you're gonna have to drain it. Like, you're gonna have to poke a hole and drain the blood because you start to feel the pressure. And then yeah, for a while it was pretty weird. Like, I will feel pain and then it'll go away. I'll feel it again. So I was like, oh wait, I was a little scared to do the hole. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was like, I don't want to do that. It sounds bad. He's like, yeah, we're gonna have to drill the hole or something. I'm like, drill the hole? Yeah, he told me like, drill the hole.
I mean, you did that, right?
No.
Nah, I did it a little different. But I tried holding it off. Like, hey, let me wait. Like, give me a couple hours to see how I feel about it. And then it was like 12 at night. And then this shit started throb.
You couldn't take it no more, huh?
Nah, I couldn't take it. I was like, I tried to like hold it in. I was like, nah, fuck this. And then I told him, I went on YouTube. I was like, how to treat this. Mm-hmm. And then this guy, he said, oh, it's pretty easy. You just get like a pin or a needle. You go to your stove, heat it up till it gets like red hot. And then you just line it up to your nail and just let it like burn it out until you make a hole. Mm-hmm. But the thing with his video, it looked hella easy, like he just like quick like butter, right? It went like quick, and you hear like a little pop, like, and then the blood comes out.
So he had a nail like that or what?
Yeah, he was like, he had an accident too. Like, it happens to people. So his was quick. So I was like, oh, it doesn't look bad. But when I tried it, fuck, like it took us like 15 minutes to try to make a hole for it to, like, cause like we would heat it up and then try to quickly like put it on. Like, it will make like a little burn, like. It will basically go layer by layer, so it took me a while to like finally pop it, and then it popped, and then blood came out, and then you had to like let it bleed out for a bit.
Did you like squeeze your finger?
Yeah, I did that, and then I thought it was good, and then I tried to went back to sleep, and it started throbbing again. I was like, I thought it should be good or something like that, and then I waited the next day, and I told my mom like, hey, this still hurting, like why I thought it should be good. She's like. And then she's like, let's wait till your dad comes and we're gonna have to do it again. And I was like, bro, this is annoying. So then he comes and I was like, hey, this still hurts. He's like, yeah, do it again. Like, there's no other way. And
he's like, ¿Cómo chingas, cabrón?
Yeah, he's like, get it over with. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. And then this time we got a needle instead, like more sharp. And then it was easier. It didn't really hurt too bad. But yeah, it was pretty shitty little accident.
It probably would have been easier if you drilled it, no?
Bro.
I don't know. I didn't want to try that.
No. It'll hurt because you're pressing your finger on the table or whatever, but it'll be quicker, no?
I don't know. I mean, it was with the heating it up. It wasn't too bad. Like,
Because he said
Why
with the
are you
needle,
letting your cousin?
he
Did your
wasn't putting
cousin just get
pressure.
away with this like really quick?
I know what the fuck
nah,
is that.
it was an accident. Like, I didn't even blame him. Nothing like
Nothing.
You like, hey, bro, you good? You feel me? Like,
yeah, he
my
checked him up,
bad.
like, yeah, he felt bad, but like I was like, nah, it's like it's an accident. It happens. Like it's how you learn. Like now I know next time. Like let me watch out how I handle like heavy ass stuff. Like I'm not trying to like every week come back with a fucking purple ass finger.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, lesson learned for real. Lesson learned, and it's good right now. Like I did it, and it used to be like really purple, but now like all the blood drain and. But I think my nail's gonna have to come off. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he said that. Like, yeah, your nail's fucked. Like, it's gonna come off eventually. I'm like, it is what it is. Like,
But cool thing is they regrow.
Yeah, it reminds me of like the times in like middle school and high school how like I had like my big toe. I had blood under it like 3 times, so I had to cut it off like 3 times.
yeah,
Your
stepped
toe?
on me. Yeah.
Yeah, I got stepped on like twice, and then one time, it just happened normally.
This is throwing you hella hard.
Bro, cleats, bro. You never been stepped on with cleats? Like, that
Oh,
It's horrible.
I thought it was just like.
nah, cleats is
Nah.
different, bro. Like,
Yeah,
shit hurts hella bad.
and then I had to take out my whole nail, and then like the blood just came off.
But it's better to get it over with.
It doesn't. Well, I don't know about your finger, but like my toe, it still felt normal. Like it doesn't feel like you don't have a nail.
Oh, you didn't feel like pressure?
Really?
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause-
that's my big toe. I don't know about a finger. I mean, a finger, you can see it.
yeah. Like, you gotta, like,
It's
swallow.
more out in the open too, so we'll see.
You put socks on still? I always felt like no nail was
No?
like super sensitive on your nail. That's what I
I
thought.
was like, what the fuck?
Get it out.
Let it breathe.
Some ventilation in that motherfucker.
They're like, what's Oscar doing? Fucking toe missing out of his shoe, bro. That whole chunk.
It took a minute to grow back, huh?
It took months, bro.
Months?
Months.
Hopefully this shit don't take too
Months.
long.
But again, like a big toe compared to a fingernail, I don't know the size difference.
But it don't hurt when the nail pops out, right?
But the thing is,
Nah,
like I
nah,
think
need
I
to
think it
know.
was only the
Oh
first
no,
time.
bro, it hurts hella bad.
The first
It's gonna
time,
be the worst pain in your life, bro.
the first time I took it off because I was able to loosen up the nail, so I just had to keep moving it around
You
and
waited like a couple of days for it to happen, though?
exactly.
Yeah.
That was the first time. The other 2 times I let the nail under
Oh, the
grow.
new nail?
Yeah.
Push it out?
And then that made it easier to take off. So I had it bruised for a long ass time.
Yeah, when it was swollen, it felt like the blood was trying to push like the nail out. Like, it felt weird. Like, I didn't. That's how
But
it's
not
like.
yeah, it's not. I didn't know what it was when it first happened to me. I said it was bruised, but it is blood under.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I guess it's still a bruise because that's what a bruise is, right? Isn't it just like blood clogged or something?
Pretty much.
I don't know. I never get bruises. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Never had a bruise in my life, bro.
You don't do anything physical.
Yeah, he doesn't. But then when he gets ankles,
But my ankles are made out of glass. I'll tell you that much. Made out of fucking glass. I hurt my ankle today again.
Bro.
I was playing soccer, bro, and then I had my shit. I had my shit inside,
Like
bro.
jukes you.
Nah, I was just running, bro, and I just fucking. It just happens, bro.
But it's time to hang up the cleats, man.
Maybe it's time, bro.
Well, we glad
Yeah, get to the story,
we
man.
glad you're doing good, you know, and
it's
I'm
better
glad
now.
you're here because, you know, you're my witness to this story I'm about to tell.
Alright.
And no, Angel.
Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk.
Yeah.
You get your side of your story, bro.
All right, so one of my favorite memories I have is a time I went to Great America with
Let him talk. Let him talk. Chill.
with Angel, Edgar, and a friend named Jorge. And it was pretty random. I don't know how the fuck us 4 just came about.
Was
going.
it Halloween Haunt or just a normal day?
It was just a normal day, bruh.
I think it was just normal.
Normal as day.
Didn't Rigo come too?
No, it's just us.
No reason, bruh. Just went to Great America. Just, bruh, let's go.
Buggy.
Let's go. We went. We got there. And I say in this story, there's 3 main events that happen. First of all,
Act 1, Act 2.
First of all, I get knocked out, right?
Bro, that no.
All right, hey, chill. Look. Okay, leave it out of clear.
You guys there.
No,
You got
jumped. No, I knocked out. I
I was there,
knocked out.
Hey, just tell it, and then just say what happens. You feel me? Don't tell it. Don't give us a pre.
Nah.
Don't give us a trailer. You're giving us a trailer right now.
Okay.
You gotta go with the trailer.
We gotta go with the trailer, bro. Let's see what's
Alright,
coming.
if y'all want the trailer, for sure.
Nah.
I like the surprise. Bro.
All right, so okay, so this is what happens.
Anticipation.
So we get there. I spot out the area. I notice, I have keen eyes, so I notice the very first minute we get there. I notice there's a little funnel cake spot. So I was like, okay, we're gonna have to double back on that at the end. So we out here enjoying our day. I remember one of the very first things we did. Remember, like there was like a gazebo and like a lady was like singing, and then I started dancing in the middle.
Oh yeah.
So
Recording.
yeah. So really?
Yeah, I do.
Damn, bro. Hey, send it to Darren. He can post it. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Quality's probably hella bad on that shit, huh?
I think it's pretty decent.
It's pretty good.
All right.
So then, we just out here enjoying the Great America, buying Dippin' Dots, whatnot. Whatever you do in Great America, that's what we was doing, bro. But
Are you're telling the knocked out one, right?
yeah.
All right. So we hitting up every ride.
Yep.
Boom, 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 all of them, and then we get to the infamous teacups, pretty much. It's. I don't know what the name is called, but
Don't tell
in
me,
sense, it's pretty much like
Don't
teacups.
tell me.
And it just spins around, and then the teacups spin as well.
Easy.
And
Easy.
Check it out.
Easy, right?
Right?
Easy ride.
So we get in line, and
No, but remember
Ramon's looking a little like...
Now, remember first? We were like, let's go.
Out of all the rides, bro.
Now we were like, let's go, but Ramon was like, I don't want to go because I don't like rides that spin. We were like, stop playing, bro. Like, stop lying to us. Like, let's go. Fuck it.
We're like, and we're all like reassuring them, bro.
Yeah, like, it's gonna be fine, bro.
Fine.
Don't worry about it.
Right? It's not even that bad. Just sit on this, and then, right?
It was you and Rigo, and then
No, it
me
was
and Ramon.
me and Jorge. Me and Jorge. And you.
Nah, it was Rigo, bro.
Where did it go?
No,
Rigo didn't go.
Rigo didn't go. Rigo went a different time. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, because I have a video of that one where you and Rigo were in one. And they're squishing the fuck out of each other.
Bro, I tried. It was 4 of us that day too.
Yeah.
But we're getting off track.
All right.
But yeah, so we get on the ride, and I'm laughing, Jorge's laughing, and I remember Edgar yelling, and I look back, and all I see is Ramon pass out.
What the?
He was knocked out. Like, you know what the funny thing was?
teacups,
I thought you were
What were you
playing.
yelling?
I thought he was playing. I thought you were like faking it, bro.
Yelling, but he was like calling.
Yeah, I was like, hey, look, he's knocked out. Like, bro, I thought you were playing. I was like, oh, he's like playing. Then I shook you, like, hey, wake up, bro. Like, come on, enjoy this shit. And you wouldn't say nothing. I was like, oh, fuck, this is for real. And that's when I started screaming at y'all, like, hey, look at he's for real, he's knocked out. He wasn't lying. Like, he really can't handle this shit.
Bro, I can see if you said the delirium or something.
Bro,
Bro,
we went-
teacups, bro.
Bro, I was chilling on everything. I just had told them that I didn't like spinny rides, bro. I didn't like
Nah, they
those.
spin pretty quick.
No, but look, he's saying they're teacups. It was like teacups to the extreme. No, because it wasn't teacups. It was like,
Oh, I know you're talking about.
okay,
No, it's the yellow ones.
Yeah.
So-
but nah, but
okay, so the thing about that ride is it spins and the base, the whole ride's on, that spins
That's
too.
exactly how teacups work.
That's a teacup.
So
he's trying so hard to defend his kids, bro.
this one was crazy, bro. I don't know, bro. I just like, and I remember,
He tryna
I was
make
like,
the
if we,
teacups
you said
sound
to the
crazy.
max, bro.
He said it was crazy, bro.
Look,
Whoa. His eyes started
Nah, so when did he gain conscious again?
Like at the end, low key.
Damn. It wasn't
Well,
even
He
like
said,
a quick
what
one.
I missed.
Man, it wasn't even that bad, honestly.
Do you what do you remember like when we first started like the ride?
no, bro. I literally remember just like buckling up and everything, bro.
And they just went straight
And
back.
I remember like just boom for a little bit. What I remember back is that like Edgar was looking at me, so it was like the ride was still going, but it was like
I was dying, bro. I was like, oh, shit.
the ride was still going, but it was like ending. Oh no, you know what? I do remember, and this is why I rode with Edgar because Angel and Jorge, I didn't want to sit with them because they were like
Big boys.
cause in the ride like the other person squishes and then the other person like
It's only
you
one person gets squished though.
No, one person?
Yeah, the person on the inside gets
Depending where
squished.
you sit.
Yeah.
The person on the outside gets squished. The person on the inside.
it's-
But there's
doesn't
no
matter.
inside or outside because there's two people.
No, yeah, but the person on the outside, because the base spins, but it spins in the middle. So if you're on the outside, you're always getting like pushed out.
Okay, so I was like, I'm gonna go with Edgar because if he's squishing me, bro,
Like,
Yeah.
it's nothing.
it's nothing, bro. And then he was squishing me, bro, and then I fucking passed out, bro. But I told them, I was like, bro, I don't.
So would you run it back?
I'll run it back. Let's go to GA, bro.
Nah, I gotta see that one. I'll go with you.
I fucking.
Just
There
to
was
see-
a
just to see
time
your
that I
mind.
just hated getting dizzy, bro. I fucking hated it.
So you good now?
Huh?
You good now?
I'm good. But like, there was a time.
I think so.
I hope so. Nah, but bro, like I fucking hate getting dizzy.
You know which one you should try? See if you're good. When you go to the fairs, like the alien looking ride where you.
Oh, that was trippy, bro.
Bro, I'll probably
start floating
yak
and shit.
mid.
No, yeah, that one's tough.
I'll try it though. No, the other. All right, so after.
We have talked about going to LA to try to go to Six Flags because.
Wait,
Mighty
it's in
Kingdom?
LA?
We can go to Vallejo.
What the hell?
Supposedly that's the
Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Magic
is in LA.
Mountain.
You been to that one?
Yeah.
I was like, all right. So the other thing that happened, like we get off of that, right? And it's getting close to the end of the park, and I was like, bro, we gotta hit up the Grizzly. Like that's when the Grizzly was just like, remember, like that shit was like popping.
But is that the same one as the Ghost Striker?
Oh no, it was Ghost Striker.
Ghost Striker.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We're like, okay, we gotta hit up Ghost Striker because, like we fucking planned out which one we were gonna do, and we were getting to the end, and we're like, the last one was Ghost Striker, and that one was a big ass line at first, and then we got on it. We finally got on it, and then I rode with Edgar again. He rode next to me, and in front of us was, Angel. Angel was in front of me, and then Jorge was in front of Edgar. And then, bro, me and Edgar, bro, no lie, bro, we were going up the thing,
Oh,
and we was going down, big ass, a fucking bald eagle.
Wait, what?
A bald eagle fucking slapped it.
Wait, was it like part of the thing?
let him talk. Let him talk.
Bro, it was just a big, like
What the fuck?
a bald eagle came and attacked Angel, bro. like,
What the fuck? Wait, Oscar, you didn't go?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Bro, it's crazy enough, bro. It always hits the person in front of you. Like exactly when you're going up, it just boom, bald eagle, bro. Just out of nowhere.
Like an actual bird.
Out of curiosity, who was the one sitting behind Angel?
Oh, somebody smacked him.
You want this? Is the ball eagle right here. This is the ball eagle right here.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is the ball eagle right here.
And it's like right when you're at the top, though. you just feel pop, and then you.
It's fucked up.
last thing you hear is,
Oh, dude.
I'm still in that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Did that idea come right
it just came to me on the spot. I was like, bro, I'm gonna smack Angel in the head.
After that,
so it makes sense now. Like for this next story, like he wanted to get payback.
Oh, even. Oh, like that.
He said you gonna get my get back.
I didn't even
hell
think
no.
about it like that. But after that, the line after that, it was like, so we rode the ride like 3 more times, right?
Yeah.
The same one?
it was like,
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun. And there was no
He
line.
stepped
Like it got to the point where it was like, it was pretty much empty, and we could just ask the guy like, "Hey, can we just stay here in our seats?" And he was like, "Yeah, just stay there."
Yeah.
And we just went again.
All right. So you remember at the beginning, I had said that I saw a little funnel cake stand, and we were gonna double back and get one. So it's time to hit that funnel cake stand. I've always been a big sweet tooth. I always like my sweets. So I was like, man, this funnel cake, right? So we get there. I see that they're pretty big. The base is pretty big. I see motherfuckers stacking ice cream on it. I was like, 1 for $4, chilling. That's a steal. So Boom, we ordered that shit. All right, we get our shit. And I was showing them how to eat it, bro. I was like, a little scoop of ice cream, a strawberry, and some of that churro base. I was like, so we all started eating it, right? But I kid you not, me and Edgar, I'm not even gonna say bites, cause then that's just like, that's not a right number to say, right? Me and Edgar only had like 10% of that funnel cake.
10 nibbles or what?
10% of that funnel cake. Look, we were walking out. Me and Edgar turned back. The funnel cake is gone.
Walking out to where?
We're walking out the park,
Bro,
bro.
we ate it sitting down though. We were sitting down and we were all just eating it. And bro, I was only eating ice cream. I don't really like mess with funnel cakes all like that.
Yeah, why would you
like
eat
they're
that?
alright. But I was eating some ice cream.
You could have bought your own ice cream then.
For real. Bro, I was just eting ice cream.
The ice cream
And
goes
the way-
with the funnel cake.
Bro, the way that they tell it, they be like, yeah, I looked back and then
It was gone.
It was gone, but I'm like, nah, bro.
Bro, it's like I turned my back on Angel Jorge and the funnel cake. That shit was gone. And if Jorge was here, bro, he would say it too. He would say it too. Cause it's only you to this day you defended that no, you were only eating the ice cream, bro. And me and Edgar can tell you right now, bro. That's why I wanted him to come today. I was like, bro, Angel always tries to say no, and to this day you defend it and say no.
Yeah, Jorge would be like, yeah, bro.
Exactly. Exactly.
It wasn't
Because
me.
let me tell you why. This is what I distinctly remember from this story. When I confronted you guys, well, not really confronted. When I like pointed it out, I was like, "Damn, you guys ate it." Jorge just started dying. Like he just started laughing. Like you know when you laugh and you know you did something. That boy just started dying. And the Angel too, he was laughing a little bit. So I'm all like, "Bro, it's guilty, bro. They laughing at it, bro. Like they think this shit is funny." So they really just ate all the funnel cake.
But still, man, he said he think that shit is funny. Yeah.
He was spotting it from the beginning. He was, I don't want this shit.
Exactly. So I was like, but yeah, that's one of the like funniest shits.
All right, Andrew,
ever.
do you plead guilty now?
No.
Bro, it's gonna go to the grave, bro. It's gonna go to the grave.
Take this shit to the jury,
Hey,
bro.
bro, we gotta
Bro,
take it.
the bird came. You guys were looking for the birds. I don't know what to tell you.
Bald Eagle. Bald Eagle was asleep, bro. He was done for the night. But that shit was, oh my god, bro. That has to be one of the funniest shit.
That's I'm stealing the bald eagle.
Stealing the Bald Eagle.
Moving from that, I think it was probably like a week ago now, probably like a week and a half, and I saw these gummies, right? And I opened them and they smelled hella good. But the thing is, it was like the cap. It was like the kid safety cap.
Oh, I know this is going.
So I was like, damn. I ate two of them because they smelled hella good. I ate two of them. And I thought they were kids' gummies. I thought they were like, you know, the little kid, like Flintstones.
Flintstone gummies?
Things like that.
Mhm.
I thought it was those. It wasn't those.
Whoa.
Dude, I woke up the next day. I used the restroom like 3 times before I had to do stocks. They were dietary supplements.
Wait, did you not fucking read the label?
Like, I looked at the label and it said peaches. And I looked around. It looked pretty good. I didn't see anything.
So your
Like it's like a laxative.
your hunger overcame your reading comprehension,
Yeah,
or what?
nah, they smelled super good. And I was just like,
Yeah, Trevor, bro.
yeah. And I ate 2 of them. And yeah, I went to
Good, blowing that
the 3
motherfucker up.
Wait,
times.
so 2 gummies made you like take hella shits?
The fuck you
Yeah,
got
I
it?
took like 3 in like a span of like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
That makes. I mean, like a couple days ago, I had ate some carne asada, and then the next day I ate some more, and it was hella. And then, like I was cool, and then it wasn't until like I ate some fruit snacks, which are like gummies, and the shits hit me, bro. Like I was on the run, and it hit me.
Oh, you running?
I had to run back home.
Wait, they were like regular.
Just regular fruit snacks.
What the fuck?
So I'm saying, I'm like, maybe like I don't know what ingredient is in these gummies, but maybe something to do with it. Shit.
Wait, isn't fruit snacks made out of something like gelatin's made out of pig something? What is pig? What?
I don't know.
I gotta do my
Hey, bro, who cares, bro? As long as it tastes good, no matter.
I don't know, bro.
No, that is an interesting topic. I've been thinking about. Like, I even have a book about like the food here in this country, because there's like a lot of banned substances and foods in general that like you're allowed to eat here, but not anywhere else in part of the country.
It's
Like,
made out of
Europe.
animal
Europe, like,
collagen.
You know Ritz.
Damn.
Like, I don't. Ritz are popular. I don't know. You can't eat them in Europe.
Ritz. Why?
Gum?
And then like Doritos and stuff like that all taste different over there. That's
But
why when they
that-
get like American snacks, they think it tastes
Yeah.
pretty good. Or
Like Takis in Mexico, they taste way better, bro. I think.
The oven baked we have here is what they have over there in like
Really?
Europe. They're like how stale and
No
unflavorful.
seasoning.
I like the
Hey,
onion
SOZ
bacon
lunch
ones, though.
chips.
They're pretty good.
Reduce fat, right?
Edgar, what do you say to a round or two of Mafia?
Y'all know I'm the best, so.
Bro, Mafia get too
You wanna run
heated.
it?
Mafia get heated, bro.
You wanna
How
run
long
it?
have we been going for?
We are at 1 minute. I mean 1 hour and 1 minute.
I think we got
We could run one
One
game.
round.
Yeah,
one
One
round.
round's good.
one round.
All
Let
right.
me play right.
Briefly,
Since it didn't work last time, hopefully it works this time. Mafia is a game where two people in the group
Dick riding.
are the bad
Already got my
guys.
suspects.
All right, so they're considered those are the mafia. It's two bad guys, and then their job is to instigate and try to be the last people in the circle. They try to last, right? And the other four players are just regular civilians trying to find the mafia. That's the goal, to get rid of the mafia.
like Among Us, you said.
Like, think of Among Us, right? You try to get rid of the mafia or the imposter or whatever. So yeah, basic rules. We're gonna draw cards, and I'm gonna put them on the floor. So
I can't even lie that good right now. My neck hurt.
Oh, explain to the viewers what happened.
It's not even a crazy story. Like.
Did you say your neck and back?
I didn't say my back,
Your
bro.
neck? That's kind of.
That was
I
Oscar
don't
being
know,
weird.
bro. Your neck and back hurt.
That's just my neck. That was Oscar being weird, bro.
You just shook my hand a minute ago, so.
I shouldn't have shook your hand because now they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, it's Oscar." We'll talk about that later, but yeah, I just woke
One,
up and
two, three,
stretched,
four,
bro, and I
five.
stretched too much.
To explain why they shook hands is because every time we play Mafia, they
Anybody
always
wanna-
get teamed up like.
pick a
And
card.
we always win.
Yeah, they always
That's
fucking
why we
win.
should get-
my bad. Guess first. My bad. I should.
Don't matter. Okay. Wait, how do we know
you
which
already
one?
grabbed yours, Angel?
Joker is gonna be Mafia. If you have like a regular color or number, then you're not.
If
Mafia.
you get a Joker card,
If you
you're
get a
Mafia.
Joker card,
Say
there's two
less.
There's two Jokers.
Okay.
So you got a Joker card.
Yeah, you did look a little.
Yeah, you look a little sus. I see. I'm taking my notes already, bro.
Credit to him. He did it
Already grabbed
last
yours?
time.
Y'all know how I am.
Oh, it's my turn?
It just,
Whoa, I want that one. No.
You already got your thing. No,
Right.
hey, watch out, bro.
Watch
Watch
I
out.
got the flick.
Did you get yours?
Me? No, I haven't. I'm not gonna get one.
Yours is right there.
You thought,
Bro, they
bro.
clowning.
Hey, see, you playing
He be lying for no reason. That's why you voted out first all the time.
Hey, we
bro.
already know who the ball.
Just be lying, bro.
Okay. Just another rule set is basically
Keep your hands to yourself. To yourself.
someone will say
Missed.
everybody close your eyes, and then Mafia open your eyes. So the two Mafias get to see who their teammate or each other, and then Mafia close your eyes, and then everybody open their eyes, right? So that's how we start off the game. Who would like to start it off? Oh, shit! Check your cards. Okay,
The only jokers are Mafia.
Only
Okay,
jokers.
Say less.
all right. Who wants to start it off?
Aquí arrancar.
Okay, I'll do it.
Alright.
Okay. Everyone close your eyes. Mafia, open your eyes. Mafia, close your eyes. Okay, everyone open your eyes.
But what were you laughing for? What are you laughing at?
Alright, I'm not doing this again, bro.
Okay, well, actually, let's talk about it since we got time. Why did you do that?
I don't know. It's just
Yeah,
funny,
because
bro.
the viewer.
Yeah.
Oh, and we also get
I'm
time.
over this shit.
Yeah, okay. So since the last, like the last one y'all didn't see, but Juan gets voted out first every game because he does weird. Like, what are you laughing for, bro?
It's just funny, bro. I don't know.
What's funny?
What's funny?
Having fun with the boys, bro. You feel me?
You see what I mean?
Let's play.
Nah,
Let's play, okay? I already got my vote.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah, timer.
Let me defend my case. I was laughing because,
No one's claiming you're guilty though.
huh?
No one said you're guilty.
You said he's gonna vote for me.
You said you're gonna vote for him?
See, no. Why are you asking the questions? Why you just instantly interrogate me?
So Edgar didn't say why were you laughing first?
Oh yeah, you too. And you was already sus from the jump too.
From what?
Cause you was laughing, and then even Oscar said you was a little sus.
From what?
Cause you said from butt. You little
Well, I
Russian.
don't recall.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know if Edgar had looked at his card
From
before
what?
and then he
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, he said,
Alright.
yeah, what?
No,
I know, but I don't know if he looked at his card before or not because he already had his.
Yeah, and then he said, oh, Joker means
Yeah.
Why y'all both ganging up on me? Like, what's up?
what? Nah, I'm just trying to. You feel
It's
me?
not me.
I'm trying.
Nah, but we were first trying to get on you first, but you didn't really defend your case. You just
Andrew, you don't got no vibes on me, huh? Like you usually do.
Yeah.
It's not me. It's not me. I'm telling you.
Why you so confident?
I feel like I could usually, for the most part, I could
Yeah, it's
tell.
not me. We got 3 seconds.
You not gonna say nothing, bro?
Well, that's not me. Why do I gotta defend? I
even
ain't
tell
got
me you were laughing.
Yeah, that's what we wanted you to say. Like, why
Can I
were you
start?
laughing?
I said because I thought it was
Yeah,
funny.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. I vote Adari out.
We going this way or what?
yeah.
Wait, never mind. You don't have to say what we on that time, right?
You out.
Okay. I find it a little strange that Oscar's voting
I know you're gonna
Adario.
do that shit.
You knew I was gonna do that shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Someone's gonna be like, oh, he wants to play a different type of like setup now.
Oh no. It's like if you guys were like teammates, you wouldn't go for him. It's just
Good
you know,
point.
from like other times. So if his gut feeling says age, I mean, if he was your teammate, bro, like he wouldn't say age, bro. So I'm gonna go with you, bro.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna vote for you, bro.
I didn't get what you said.
You don't have to get it.
I don't, but
It is.
I'm gonna ask you next time when I'm still alive. So.
If
All right.
Okay.
Who you vote for?
I'm still going one.
That's fucked up. Because I'm not going to vote for you. But I could have.
mean, you laugh.
I vote
but
for
can
you.
Blame anybody?
I'll vote for you.
What the Hey, come on. Save me. Save me, bro.
See?
oh
Okay, I'll
shit,
vote for you.
I said save.
He did save you, bro. You out.
bro, he choked a 2-0 lead just like the Warriors.
Wait,
Cause me and Ramona had went
what is he saying, bro?
for
What
H,
lead?
and then them 3 just went on you.
That's fucked up.
You just choked a 2-0 lead.
You know what? Just
You idiots.
you fucking knocks.
You idiots. You idiots.
How can you, I mean, bro, he's a wild
You
card
fucking
every game we
idiots.
play.
You fucking idiots.
You know why? Cause I heard you move, bro. I was like, that's the first shit. That's the only thing I got.
All right,
I
we're
just
just time.
laugh, to be honest.
I didn't have anything on you three, so either the only thing I had was him laughing at the beginning of the game, and then him talking about, oh, it's a joke or the Mafia. It's fucking bullshit.
Oh, you started the time?
You're a trash,
I want to know why y'all picked me. Or you first. I don't understand why I'll ask you too, but why did you pick me?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You don't want to say why you picked me? Well, that was...
We ain't teammates now like we used to before. It's different. I'm an actual civilian now. I can't do that bullshit no more.
all of us are going to say we're civilians.
See, if I was Mafia, I played a different game, but I'm a civilian now. We gotta win.
We're all going to say we're civilians.
No, I'm a civilian.
So why did
the
you
fuck-
pick
you're
me?
Fucking not. Shut
We're
the
all
fuck up.
civilians, so why did you
But-
pick me?
What do you mean we? We, whoever is the other one, I don't know who it is, but I know you're one of
We're
them.
all civilians, so why would you pick me? So you just picked me for no reason.
No, you're a Mafia.
Why?
You're a Mafia.
Why?
'Cause you're a Mafia.
I
what you
don't
fucking
like
picked.
playing when we
That's
got
what you
people like
fucking
this.
picked. That's what you picked.
So you looked up are you the ones who did them and you like, oh, I think that's the one? I
know
mixed
it's
them up,
you.
I think he
I
grabbed
know
that
it's you.
one.
I know it's you.
Like, what are you talking about? And why did you agree with him?
Well, you wanted to spend the whole time on me, so now we just gotta vote. To be honest.
Okay, who's
So,
going first?
Start
This is
this one.
dumb, bro. I don't even know. Who to
He didn't explain anything. He just said you.
I don't even know who to choose.
You mad sus.
Like, you're dead, bro. I don't even speak.
Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah.
I'll go let Dari.
I don't even know who to choose, bro. Like,
Give us some more time and I'll make you choose Oscar.
bro, I don't even know who to choose. Like, what the... Well, we gotta eliminate somebody, right? I'll go Angel.
My turn. I'm going Oscar. Just because you didn't explain why you picked me. Yeah.
I'll go Angel.
Well, I'm going to Dari still, so.
So what is it? 2-2.
You voted.
Now,
30
now me
seconds.
and
Now you guys have
Oh, it's me and you.
30 seconds to plead your case.
Wait,
now.
but how can I debate? I don't even know why I got picked.
Yeah, you asking why you picked you, and I'm gonna just ask why they picked me.
Wait, why
Or
did you
maybe it
pick?
doesn't matter.
I didn't know who to choose. I just chose you.
Damn. Okay, why did you pick me?
Really quick, someone's getting out because Edgar. We'll do this at Edgar and Ramon and I both because y'all two. So someone's getting out. So make your case good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a gut feeling.
We can't come up with any cases.
Wait, don't they have to explain why they're not? Or we're not doing that?
The time's running, so
The thing is,
The time's running.
The thing is, I don't know how to defend myself when I don't know why you picked me. And you said you just picked me because you picked me.
Yeah, I wasn't
So
accused of
I don't know how to
anything.
defend that.
That's what I'm saying. You would make the game better if you explained why you picked me. You just picked.
You know what,
both of
Dari?
you.
I saw your card and you're the Mafia. You want me to say that? No, it's just like
Did you see my card?
feeling.
Like, what are you talking about?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
What?
Wait, Ramon, why did you pick me? I
Yeah,
can't defend
No,
myself.
he picked
Okay.
me, right?
It's a gut feeling. I think it's you and Oscar now.
Oscar?
Yeah.
Whoa. Why?
Yeah, that's what. That's just what.
Oh, just a gut feeling. Oh,
That's a gut.
yeah. I mean, how can I defend myself on a gut feeling?
You can't.
He's trying to make you question your vote now by saying, "Oh, how can I defend myself?" Is don't give away.
Well, us three, we got to vote one of them.
Who?
I'm not saying you can still think it's me, but it was them two who got the two most votes, right? So we got to stick to that, right? Or
Yes.
Listen to what he
we
said.
can do a
but
horror
okay.
vote. I don't care.
Listen to what he
We
said.
can do
but
a
okay.
we can do a horror vote. I don't care. Vote
mean
me
that's-
out.
we
Vote
can
me out
vote
if you
too,
want
or
to.
what?
Vote me out. Vote me out if y'all want to fucking lose. I don't care.
What are we doing? Are we all voting or just them three? Or just y'all three?
Just no.
I
Just
said us three.
all right. Oscar, go first. Who do you vote for?
H.
Ramon.
Angel.
I'm the tiebreaker.
Yep.
Or you could vote anybody.
Nah, cause is it between just
No,
them two?
just them two. Tiebreaker.
Was it Dari?
So who was it?
It's you.
Oh, it's me.
He's it. I told you. I said, why you accusing me so quick, bro?
That makes no sense. Everybody.
I know who it is. Now. I know who else is it.
I know my ex teammate very well.
No, you don't. You just said me.
I got you out.
Why
Shut
didn't
the
you?
fuck
You
up.
gotta give
Shut the fuck
reasons to
up.
make the
Shut
game
the fuck
juicy.
up.
You can't just
You're
say.
dead.
You
Shut
can't just
up.
say.
You're
You can't
dead.
just say.
You're dead.
That's one.
Put the
You
mic
feel me?
down. Time out. Time out.
And then he didn't even.
Time out. Time out. What the fuck did you do?
He didn't even encourage everybody to vote me.
Yeah,
You
so
just
what
voted
is
because
it
he said that.
Oh, I don't know.
And then you feel me?
No, because he wouldn't have like voted you if he's not like. Because if you guys were teammates again, like if like whatever luck that is, like you guys got teammates again, he wouldn't have voted you.
So, for those who didn't see all the other games we played, they only vote me from other games. Like nobody says anything I do that makes me seem off. They just go with whatever Oscar does because me and Oscar ended up being teammates a lot. So if Oscar vote, like what?
Does anyone-
Nothing even I do is like, oh yeah.
Okay,
The way he did that, like that's how we do everybody else. But me, nah.
Okay, well,
It's-
first of
it's
all,
the other game.
First of all, you're fucking dead. So why are you talking? Second of all, if there's anyone, you said no one says anything. If there's anyone who they should trust, is your ex teammate, right?
That's what I'm saying. Why are they talking about the old games and our old teammates?
Next round starting
Next round.
now.
You just proved my point. What are you talking about? Okay.
So it was Adari. I was the first one to vote last round. I voted Adari. And then it went this way.
What are you trying to say with that? Are you trying to start time? What the fuck?
Oh no, I'm just saying that I voted Adari. Adari was it. Boom, boom, boom. You voted Adari too. Did you actually see his card though?
Dude, why is he?
Technically, we all voted for Dari though.
Yeah, at
this
the
point.
end.
Yeah,
But
but
like-
he saw he saw he was switching though. He saw he was switching though, right?
When we started the round, I
got
was
a
the
name?
first one. I was the first one that voted. If Oscar voted
Oh, it
for
was me.
no on the second round,
Okay, yeah.
because Juan got out on the first one, and then I voted Adari on the second round. I voted him first.
Okay. Well, me and O voted him on the first round, and then he didn't vote on him until this very last round. I think that's kind of spicy too.
but he had went to Angel and then to H. So I didn't trust him, but now I kind of do. Okay, I know who I'm going for. Okay, it's Angel.
I'm going. Oh,
Wait, me?
Yeah.
I'm going Ramon.
Oh, damn. Fuck. It's one of you two. One of you two motherfuckers.
Could be fucking Ramon. Fuck. No,
You're dead, bro. Shut your ass up.
dead.
I got the biggest school of them all.
Fuck. You know, I'm gonna hog the camera for a little bit. In the very beginning, I saw Oscar laugh. Like cheesing crazy. So, like, right now, my mind's playing tricks on me, bro. Like,
He's like, his Angel knows all his like, oh my.
I literally think it could be either one. So, fuck, bro. I'm gonna just go ahead and say Angel.
Angel.
Oh,
We got him, baby. We got him.
You wanna know? You wanna know why I knew it was him? Why I knew it was him after I got eliminated? Cause when y'all ganged up on me, he instantly ganged up on me. And when y'all ganged
Everybody gets you out because you do something.
No. And then no, there's a second part to this. There's a second part to this.
No, I don't want to hear it.
There's a second part to
You gotta
this.
stop laughing with this bullshit.
Yeah.
Cause
bro.
when y'all, I forgot who else y'all got on. He instantly switched him on then too.
Yeah, you put it down.
So I was like, what the fuck?
No way. Only
Bro, I
five
hate
of
this
them.
game.
No,
It's
no,
hard.
No, it's
Fucking
'cause-
cheat.
it's
And
'cause-
you heard I said save me too.
What's it called?
You fucking bitch.
Adari already had 2 on him. So if I didn't vote you out, then it would have been Adari. So I had to vote you out.
That's what I'm saying. It was so obvious. Once I figured it out, it took me a couple seconds. I was like, bruh, what the fuck?
But pretty much what it is
You get voted out every game. Even if I'm
Every
Mafia
game,
and you're
one-
Mafia, I'm still voting you
every
out.
game one gets voted out first. And then since I won so many times, I'm just the next one voted out because nobody trusts me. It's not even off no clue or anything. They just be like, nah, it's him.
Nah, but
Just to get me out, just to make it safe
I
because
got
I'll be
voted
winning all
out
the time. You feel me?
by Ramon and Edgar off of a gut feeling.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's like after he says,
fucking try.
I think he was cheating.
That's why I say why. Cause you know it makes the game better. Like why? Like you telling me you just looked at him like,
He was laughing and he didn't question it until
right into the end. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy.
Okay, when we first got our cards and when we looked at them, like with the corner of my eye, I don't know why Oscar was cheesing so hard.
Well, you bring
And
that
then,
into
no, okay, but I just like that's the time I fucking remembered, bro. Like my fault, but like it's like, okay, I was like, oh shit, this did happen earlier, and then but then something like I just like I said, gut feeling, Angel, bro.
Bro, I knew it wasn't you because you're like, fuck it, vote me out. I was like, I would have said the same shit. So I was like, that's not, it's not you.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I'm gonna go next for him. But then once he switched to H, I was like, I don't think Edgar would do that. He wouldn't do that. Then I was like, you know, I'm not really feeling. I'm like, it's him.
Yeah.
I got you a little bit at the end, huh? Voting Ramon. You're like, damn, it could be Ramon.
No, I already had them feelings, and then like, yeah, I don't know. You said something, and then I was like, fuck, it could be Ramon.
Also, I was like thinking like if that smile was him like being devious, like if he was actually like the other Joker, I would have been like, bro, that's crazy. I literally saw him smile, bro. But yeah, that would have been so crazy.
Last time we played, Jokers won all games now?
It's because they got Jokers like 3 times.
Yeah,
But
So
the
they
last
won.
thing it was like, you know what? When that even happening?
Oh yeah.
Hey, bro, I did that last time. My partner got voted out immediately, and I won that game.
He did. It's a fun game, and you know it kind of sucks that video didn't come out as way as planned, but you know we had to run it back.
I feel like it's a fun game, but I feel like you can't play it too much. Cause then everybody just do what y'all do. You feel me?
Do what y'all do.
But I think that
I think maybe we just integrate a couple more people on it, so it's not just like
Or y'all gonna do?
Yeah.
yeah.
I think 8 people would do.
Yeah.
But I think we should wrap it up there.
Yes.
Hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. I think it was fun.
Yeah.
talk about different things.
Thank you, Edgar, for coming back
For coming
on
again.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
too.
I didn't think you.
Hopefully this one comes out good. But hopefully we'll bring him on again sometime soon,
sure.
and hopefully till next week.